When I first met Anna, she was desperately unhealthy. Her eyes was darkened through stress, lack of sleep and sunshine, and although I could see she was very unhappy with her situation, she was very quiet. And as I met with her more, she began to take steps to get out of the red light district. My name is Maria. I work for the Salvation Army in Greece. I've been working for 2 years on the streets of Thessaloniki, trying to break into the difficult world of the trafficking and sex industries. We have returned to Greece from the United Kingdom. A lot have changed in 15 years. Trafficking and prostitution is getting worse. Drugs are present where they never used to be. Prostitution has been legalized, brothels are common, and attitudes have changed in what was always and is a country with very traditional Christian values. The streets of Thessaloniki were famously walked by the Apostle Paul nearly 2000 years ago. I am walking the same Ignatia road now, and I found that the same problems he faced then are still present. These women are in danger every day from abuse, violence, sexually transmitted diseases, not to mention the horrific emotional scar left by such a traumatic and devalued life. We believe that these people are among those most at risk in Greece. People are brought in through the porch or maybe in the boot of the car. I have heard so many stories that shock me still. My heart is to see hope, but to such women. Trafficking is a global problem. In Thessaloniki, women are commonly trafficked from nearby Albania or as far away as Somalia. As a port, Thessaloniki is central to much of Europe's trafficking problems. The Salvation Army is active in addressing the increasing problem of trafficking around the world. We aim to provide frontline support, offering emotional help, prayer, hope, and choices. We seek opportunities to speak with women, this is my target, to find out about their needs and aspirations so we can really value them as individuals, each with their own hopes and dreams. We have been building relationship with the women enslaved in this world and making ourselves known as a presence in the area. Of course, many trafficked women feel they cannot even return home because they are afraid and their families will face dangers from the people who took their freedom. We are trying to open doors into this hidden world. I have managed to access places, praise the Lord, who I never dreamed I could go, and seen things I rather have not. Because the women put themselves into a lot of danger, I know that if we want to get close to them to help them, of course, we have to face these dangers alongside them. We drive into areas where the problem is most visible. The challenges are covering the most hidden and abused problem where women are forced into the red light district. The need for protection, money and often drugs keeps women where they are. Now that the Salvation Army has come to Greece, we can see there is another lifeline for these women. We go to some of the worst places in Thessaloniki. These areas are often ignored and forgotten and are a hunting ground full of valuable and broken people. I dread to think what awful things these women suffer against their will.
Ναι, θα πάμε εδώ στην καφετέρια, αλλά να παρκάρουμε εδώ πέρα πρώτα.
Problem is that although the women do not want to be where they are, they found it so difficult to get from the place that have been strangely comfortable to them. It is often all they know. Many of these women recognize the need for God's strength to complete this journey, and so I will offer to pray with them. I often found people longing for spiritual support and find that there is a forgotten place inside them, desperate to be reconnected with God. Women become trapped by their oppressors, their lifestyle, and perhaps the most difficult thing, their own low self-esteem. I'll often meet girls in the neutral safe place like a cafe. I may only get 5 minutes. We have some precious moment to gain trust, sow seeds, make a connection, and maybe inspire some hope for the way out.
If you say to someone here in Greece, come, we have a meeting, maybe they don't come. But if you say, let's go for a coffee, or come for a coffee, definitely they come.
I came here to support the women who I saw as victims in the red light district. It is interesting to me that I have also begun to make connection with the madams and the pimps, people who I always saw only as the people creating the problems. But now I see them as people who also need help to move away from this world. I fear this problem will get worse for many. There are big challenges, but there is also hope. I know that for real change to happen, we need to show these women respect to build their trust. I believe that through demonstrating a genuine and not judgmental attitude, through offering unconditional practical support, and through connecting them with other people who can help them in the city, they can start this journey. We intend to be here and stand alongside some of the city's most valuable people, going to where they are to try and make a profound difference and witness change, at least in some of their lives.